Hello Aquarius, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. I'm Christine Irene. I'm going to be doing your May 2019 reading. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Palo Santo. If you're not familiar with it, I'd encourage you to get some. It's just like sage, only instead of only taking out the negative energies, cleansing negative energies, it's going to cleanse that and it's going to come in and replace it with something positive. Okay. Also, the good thing about it is that it comes from a tree. You can make tea from it. It really helps with inflammation. And they do not harvest it until the tree is already dead. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's go on and get into your reading. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm seeing, you guys, that there's a situation where it's coming to an end. Okay, there's the end of a chapter and there's a new beginning for you guys, and something that has to do with a love relationship. And Spirit is definitely reminding you of the cycles of life and reminding you, wanting you to have hope and remember that you may not understand the whys and the hows and all of that, but Spirit does know, okay? So sometimes where there's like a blockage or, you know, things are just not working out for you, you're actually being protected. You know, you can't always see that though. So this is going to be the overall energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, May 2019. And there's that love. Okay, we have two cards here. We have playful and we have love. As an underlying energy, we have listening, okay, success and strength in the cycles. So Aquarius, maybe some of you guys need to take a more playful approach when it comes to love, okay? Maybe you have been feeling down, you know, or feeling like, for those of you who are in a committed relationship, maybe things haven't been so great lately, and there's a need to take on a more playful, you know, approach. For some of you guys, a relationship ended. You might have met someone new, but because of all the stress and, you know, pain of the last relationship, you could be feeling very guarded and needing to just take a playful approach in regards to love, because there could have been some heavy energy there, especially for those of you who had a breakup. Let's get into the tarot. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I want to talk about this overall energy for the month of May, please. Oh, give us wisdom about these energies. There's an injustice that's been done. If any of you, that's a lot of cards. If any of you are dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, they're coming in the reverse here. Injustices definitely have been done. These energies are interchangeable, but I feel that for most of you, the injustice was done to you. We have the Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. You've put a lot into something. It's been a long journey, okay, with that 9 there. And with this 10, I'm also thinking about, you know, completion. The underlying energy was card 23, changes and challenges, coming out to a 5, and it was about listening. So really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you right now. And if you've met someone new, really listen, really pay attention to the things that they're, you know, showing you. Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys could have had a divorce here, or, you know, a situation where, you know, you don't have to have papers to be married, in my opinion. You know your relationship. If were maybe in a type of relationship where it was like a marriage, you know, now you guys are like getting divorced here, okay? But, all right, so I just want to point out to you that here with this energy, the Four of Wands in reverse is the center of your reading. Okay, so this is where there's like this divorce, or there's this foundation may be weak. Okay, on this side of the reading, you have the injustice, and you have you being beat up and battered, beat up and bruised up on this journey with so much that you have put into this situation. In the middle is the divorce, you know, or this lack of a strong foundation. And on this side, it's like I see this progression of energy here where you move from the injustices and the turmoil and all of the, you know, the being beat up on a journey. You move up into this energy where you have the Six of Pentacles here upright and the Page of Pentacles, which is where you're being given a situation that is give and take, not just someone giving, one person giving and the other person constantly taking, but something that is mutually, it's give and take, it's balanced. Okay, moving into a much more balanced situation. And with the Page of Pentacles, like an opportunity coming, it's in its baby stages, but it's there. Okay, and that opportunity that is going, that you're gonna come to see, that you're gonna be offered, it's mirroring that Justice card. Okay, let's get the rest of our cards out here. Now with this card as well, with this Six of Pentacles, I was thinking about also like that there's a possibility that someone could have been giving not just to you, but giving to someone else as well, you know, and feeding you crumbs, you know. And that's part of the reason, that's part of the injustice. Okay, now let's talk about these cards that came out. Six of Cups, Judgment card, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles. Magician as an underlying energy. I just want to clarify this card here. Some of you guys could be feeling very nostalgic about whatever has ended. Okay, but you still see things for what they are. There could have been lies as well, okay, being told, and that's part of the injustice. Okay, some of you could also have been dealing with someone that maybe you had grew up with, or you were childhood friends and they committed the injustice. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you all are remembering the injustices, you know, like you're thinking about it, but you're also remembering the good times along that journey. But you do see things for what they are, you know, especially if there's been lies. You see things for what they are. Because you are thinking about, you know, the good times as well, although you see things for what they are, your energy could be really scattered. Like your thoughts could be very scattered, because although you see something for what it is, like that there's some injustice, those memories are also causing there to be like scattered thoughts, you know. Now the Judgment card, it's like, again, this is you seeing things for what they are in its totality and standing in your confidence now. Okay, standing in your power. And the divine could have also intervened in a situation that may have been causing injustices, because some of you could be very important to the divine spiritually. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with being a light worker or having a very important spiritual purpose, the divine could very well be intervening in this injustice, with this injustice in this situation, and moving, the energy to move into an ending, to move into a divorce here, or whatever, the relationship is, like to end it, because this foundation isn't sturdy. There could be third party situations happening here, and the divine is like, wait a minute, I'm gonna put a stop on this, because you're getting ready to, this is good, this is just becoming too much of a burden, and you belong to me. You're one of my spiritual, very important spiritual workers. So yeah, it's time for you to move on from this and come into a situation that is love, true love, So the cup is being emptied. Again, this could be you seeing things for what they truly are, and just standing in your power and confidence, and emptying the cup here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. She is now coming right underneath Aquarius, right underneath the Four of Wands in reverse. So the cup is being emptied by you, I feel, or someone here, whichever side of the coin you lie on. Okay. And with the Three of Cups coming underneath the Six of Pentacles, there, you were very discontent because, you were being fed crumbs by someone here, or the person was giving to you and giving to another, as in a third party situation. Okay. And now it's like you've emptied the cup, and you're moving towards, you want balance. It's like you want balance, and you're just kind of like, it looks like you're like, you know what, like, yes, like I have these memories and everything, but I do see things for what they are, and I'm choosing to just be independent and single at this time. And you really do look good doing that, at this point. And there's this opportunity coming to you, because you did decide to go on and just be, just be independent at this time. There's a need to move into a new direction here, to go within, because there's something new being offered to you. Okay. You're taking on the energy of the Empress, which is beautiful, the divine feminine, and someone's looking at her. Someone sees that, and they're rushing in towards her very passionately. Okay, but this could be the person who you're divorcing from, I very well feel. The Knight of Wands oftentimes as a love interest can be a very fleeting energy, where it's a lot about passion, and it kind of doesn't get deeper than that at times. With this energy, I find that they can be a wild card sometimes. But this person's looking at this Empress, and here she needs to go into whether you're just taking on the feminine energy, or whether you are feminine, a female. This Empress needs to go within and find a new direction, because there's something else being offered to her after the end of one relationship, but she doesn't have clarity. There's a lack of clarity here. Okay, and some of you guys are still working on something that you're not reaping what you're supposed to get out of as much as you're putting in, and you're holding on really tightly to it. But a lot has been illuminated here. Okay, and a lot of you guys are delaying your passionate new beginning here, but you're going to stand in your power and authority as the Emperor. I have the Empress and the Emperor here. It's like you're going to make a decision. Okay, someone needs to be cut out. That card, and then look how that card went to fly out, man. The Five of Swords. Someone needs to be cut out. Like, there's some allegiances that need to be cut, because there's an offer coming to you that is much better here. But a lot of you guys are afraid to go out onto this new journey. You're delaying the new cycle. You're not letting the cycle end. Okay, it's like you're not conflicted within you as far as what you see. What you see is what you see. You know what you're seeing here, and it's a tower moment. What's been illuminated, I feel, has been a tower moment for you. And it's like there's a need for you to wake up, or you may be like letting the situation rest. But again, it's like there's this need to do a lot of introspection. I do see you walking away from a situation that is very emotionally unfulfilling, and there's no need to worry, Spirit is saying, about, you know, all these empty cups, all this loss, okay? Because you are releasing that pain, and there's hope and there's healing there with the universe after you've released an energy that could have been kind of like controlling, domineering, or, you know, dominating, could have been an abusive energy. It doesn't have to be hitting. Abuse comes in many different forms. So I do see the release of dealing with that type of an energy here. Okay. And as I open the deck, I am seeing, you know, a card. This is your advice here, your last card out. Oh, yeah, I am seeing that there's a situation here where everything that glitters is not gold, my loves. Everything that glitters is not gold, okay? There's a need for you to go with the flow right now. For a lot of you guys, like, I'm going to keep it real with you. With that playful and that love, you see that heart? Somebody, and then as I say that, this blade comes out. And in the upright, that usually means it's time to take it out and cut out who needs to be cut out. Because for some of you, somebody's playing with your heart, for real. And so you need to be very careful with that type of energy, okay? Because I am seeing something that you know needs to complete, but you might not have actually moved on from it yet. This is going to be advice for Aquarius. If I called you Gemini, also, I apologize. Something about the air signs. I just keep on saying the wrong thing. Oh, wow. Gemini got this card right here, too. The Hunter. So, okay, and I see those cycles. So, as an underlying energy here, you have the Hunter in reverse, and you have the cycles. So, this is just a cycle. We have to remember that there's cycles in lives. Things end. With every ending, there's a new beginning. There's a gift to endings, because I did see that ending there. It's like the gift in the ending is two things. What's the lesson that you learned that you're now going to be able to apply to the rest of your life, to the rest of your relationships, and whatever situations you come in? That's wisdom. Wisdom is something that is like major, you know, because you carry that with you and you can pass that wisdom on. So what did you learn? What's the lesson that you learned? The lesson is a gift, and sometimes it comes in some shitty ass wrapping paper. You feel me? Now, the second gift is that with every ending, there's a whole new cycle, a whole new beginning, and mystery and magic and excitement to come with that new beginning, okay? And with this underlying, so that's about the cycles. But with this underlying energy as the Hunter here, Aquarius, be the one who hunts. Don't be the hunted. Don't let somebody hunt you and play with your heart and give to you and give you crumbs and give to you and give to another while you sit there being loyal and let them do all this unjust to you. No, you are the hunter. You are not the prey. Do you understand what I'm saying? So here, your advice to Sorcerer, we're going to talk about this, okay? So Aquarius, with this coming out as your advice, this is a card, the Sorcerer. This is very much about the shadow self, okay? So this is where we have these dark, maybe thoughts about that make us, that tell us we're not abundant, you know, that make us carry the energy, an energy of scarcity as opposed to an energy of abundance. This is the type of energy that may make you harm someone, or be very self-centered, okay? In any case here, I feel that this energy could be causing you to believe that maybe you need to stay in a situation that isn't serving you, Aquarius. If you are the one who has been playing with someone's heart, or you committed the injustice, this is a chance for you to correct your course, okay, and do the right thing. If you are the person who has been the victim of the injustice, this is where we need to look at our shadow side, because your shadow side is the one that will tell you, for example, you can't get a better relationship than this. Who else is going to love you? You're gonna be all alone if you leave this situation. It's you. You are the problem. It's not them. When you actually are being victimized by someone, that's your shadow self, that because it always wants to keep you from the light. It always wants to keep you from the light by any means necessary. A lot of times it's in us, but we have to balance it out. So where you're having these dark thoughts of making you think maybe that this is your fault if you are the victim, then we need to check that shadow side, okay? And you're being given a second chance to correct your course. So if you see, you have luminous warrior here as well. Again, if you are on the side of the coin who committed the injustice, be honest. This is a time for you to address your shadow side, balance it out, and do the right thing here. If you are the victim of the injustice, check your thoughts that are telling you that you deserve to be in this situation that is not giving you what you need, okay? And correct your course. And again, be the hunter, not the hunted in that case, okay? Excuse me, sorry about that. So, you know, something I do want to do with that is I want to pull a tarot card on your advice. You have the Temperance in reverse, okay? So this is where some of you guys, with this underlying energy here too, some of you guys have been having a big ego, okay? Been acting arrogantly, all right? And there's a need to balance that shadow side out because this is about balance here, okay? Now, again, for those of you who are not the one, this is where, again, either way it goes, we need to balance the shadow side out, okay? I think that I've done enough explaining about that, whichever side of the coin it is that you lie on. Also, let's just look. I wanted to take a card, an extra card, just on these specific cards here, and the King of Wands is there, okay? So I do feel like somebody could be playing with your heart with this King of Wands in reverse, okay? I feel that it could be in layers where, you know, for example, you may have a new love, okay? And like I said, you need to take a more playful approach, and your shadow side could be trying to make you think that you don't deserve this new love, okay? Because the King of Wands in reverse could be someone who's lost his ambition, okay? So there's a need to take on a lighter energy so you know you can gain that confidence and that ambition back in regards to love. Now for others of you, this is where, again, where someone's playing with your heart, because we have that King of Wands there in reverse that I talked about, who could be controlling, dominating, abusive, have a bad temper, and this person could be very well be playing with your heart, okay? So be very careful about that. And we have two fire energies here too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this again is about the balancing of the shadow side, whichever side of the coin it is that you find you lie on, okay, Aquarius? So these are the messages that I have for you. Again, really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, because something is trying to speak to you, okay? I love you guys a lot, and I wish you healing and any clarity, and I wish you the power to stand in your own self-confidence and your own self-worth, and to make empowered decisions that are good for you, for your highest good, you know, and truth. So take care, you guys. I'll see you really soon, okay? Bye-bye.